We about to ruffle some feathers and stick to the end because we dropping some gems. This gonna upset some people, but who cares? Jason Alden, whatever his name is, he's clearly a racist. Anybody with eyes can understand that, or you just in denial. Another thing, black on black crime is a myth. There's no such thing. I'm gonna get right into that, but let's take a history lesson first. Now, y'all remember back in the 60s, we had these powerful black leaders that were positive and uplifting and educating the people and sending people into a better way of living. Y'all remember that? You know, we'll name a few of them. Martin Luther King, of course, you know him. Malcolm X. You had Fred Hampton. You had Huey P. Newton was another one. What happened to all them dudes, man? Oh, that's right. Y'all got rid of all of them. One by one, you took all of them out because you didn't like that they were undoing the hatred. Come on now. We could pretend all day, but that's what happened. And then after that, hey, here's some crack. Here's some guns. Hey, let's take some of the education away that y'all got. Oh, those the youth programs and the youth centers and the rec centers. Yeah, we're gonna take all that too. There goes the resources. There goes the leadership. You cut the head off the snake. What happened? The body fall. And here we are. Not saying that we don't have some accountability on our end as a people, which we do, but let's not act like somebody else didn't create this problem and now we 10 steps behind trying to piece everything together. That's what's going on. Which brings us to this bogus, racist music video talking about the black on black crime. Now let's dive into this because there's no such thing as black on black crime. I'm gonna ask you one simple question. Do rich black people commit crimes against other rich black people? They don't. You know why? Because crime and poverty goes hand in hand. When you have a low income area with not many opportunities around, you usually have some crime with it. But you usually commit crime in this area against people that are in arm's reach, people in your neighborhood. So if it's a black neighborhood, these black people are going to commit crimes against the other black people. If it's a low-income white neighborhood, a trailer park with people on meth and heroin, they are going to commit crimes against each other, which is at a much higher rate, but they don't talk about that. If it's a Hispanic area where everybody is poor and there's not much opportunity, there's going to be violence amongst each other. An Asian community, the same thing, but they just circle the black one and say, see, look, the black on black crime. Now this is what's funny that y'all don't talk about. When it comes to black on black crime, you get the maximum sentence. You are doing a life sentence when these crimes happen. Don't act like we just sitting back and letting it happen. Not to mention, I don't think y'all noticed about our community, but the people committing the crimes are like 10% of the people in the community. The other 90 are regular citizens that just want to live and survive, and we hate that we have to live amongst this stuff. Y'all don't talk about that. Now, on the other hand, we don't agree with the crimes going on, but we understand. You can put two and two together. It's usually something personal. This person who's uneducated, and this person is uneducated. He robs him, he retaliates. Oh, okay, that's why that happened. You got this person over here took the life of somebody over here, and he got people around him, friends and family, that feel like they ain't got nothing to lose, so they retaliate. Oh, okay, so these crimes are happening because there's a personal issue or conflict with each other. Now, when the police come to our area and commit these crimes, there's no beef. There was no issue leading up to this. They just wanted to commit a crime against somebody because they don't like their skin color, and then they don't get the life sentence. That's where the protests come from. And this bogus music video just acting like, oh, don't bring this to our small town. What y'all are saying basically is, don't come to our small town disrespecting the police like it said in the lyrics. But nowhere did it say, don't have police brutality in our small town. We shouldn't have lynchings in our small town, which ironically they recorded the video in front of a building where multiple African Americans were lynched. Come on now. We know what y'all trying to say, but like an OG told me before, they'll piss on your leg and act like it's rain and be like, oh, I'm not racist. How is that racist? We know what you're trying to do. Miss me with all that. Even look at some of these lyrics. Sucker punch somebody on the sidewalk. Carjack an old lady at a red light. Pull a gun on the owner of a liquor store. You think it's cool. Well, act a fool if you like. Cuss out a cop, spit in his face. Now stop. Disrespecting police is not allowed in your small town, which police used to be the slave patrol. We won't even tap into that, but you know what I'm saying. If you know, you know. But what the police are doing to people wouldn't mention it all in your small town of good old boys, like y'all said. We know what that means. And what irritates us the most is y'all saying, well, y'all make music talking about ABC. Like we don't complain about the music. We every day talking about how hip hop used to have a meaning, how music used to make you feel something. Now women are over sexualizing this music. Young men are talking about being on drugs and taking the lives of other people. We complain every day. But what's funny is, who is signing these multi-million-dollar checks for these young musicians to put this music out to influence people? It ain't people that look like us. So check that out the door, my guy. To wrap this whole thing up, the song was racist. The video was racist. Why? Because it's showing black people committing crimes. Well, we only a small percentage of this country. It's not showing everybody else committing the crimes. It didn't show none of the police taking people's lives. It showed the aftermath where people had enough of police being crooked, and then they have a reaction. And it's like, don't bring that to our small town. Don't fight against the system in our small town. Don't go against white supremacy in our small town. That's what the song was basically saying. We not stupid. I don't care about y'all commenting with y'all attitudes trying to go back and forth, because I don't argue with fools. It's a waste of energy. If you trying to convince me that 1 + 1 is 7, I don't even need to be having a discussion with you. But peace. Like, comment, subscribe. The song was racist. I don't care. I don't care about your opinion. Peace.